I was thinking if China, we lost a game with China, a game of Texas Hold'em. We went all in, they won. They got everything, money, whatever. What if we just give them what they're asking for? We don't have money, they know that. They just want bragging rights. We beat you. We're smarter than you. We asked you to stay out of our country to begin with. You crossed the borders, you know, to the Great Wall of China. You crossed the borders. You invaded our country. There's a consequence for that. We asked you not to do it. It's private property. You did it anyway. For that, here's what we're gonna do. You gotta work with it. Okay, fine. Let's make a deal. For example, bad real estate in in the United States. Broken down houses and properties and fields, and there's land out here that we're never going to use. We're not going to invest money into. This is garbage. It needs to be knocked down. Houses need to be knocked down basically and rebuilt, refurbished. Who's going to spend the money to fix that? Us? We don't have any money. Why don't you just make a deal with China and say, listen, you know, you guys, $25 trillion. Why don't you come over here, look at what we got, take it off the bill. Take it off the bill. They're not going to do anything with it anyway. It's it's garbage. But take it off the bill. Let's make a deal. It might be worth it to go that way because in the long haul, if you have Chinese people in this country, first of all, they're all mostly educated. Mostly educated. Secondly, they work hard. Okay. Um, thirdly, how Chinese people in America are gonna fight with China in China, Chinese people in China, that's 20% of the population. That what are they gonna do? Fight against each other versus um, to steal money from each other? They don't want to do that. Of course not. What are they gonna do? So the smartest thing to do is to give them our junk property and take it off the bill. Whatever's left, that money will help jumpstart the businesses, create jobs over here. Over here. Because China's not going to compete with itself. That's stupid. There's no more. They're not going to compete with themselves. There's no way. They just need to expand their company. Say it was, you know, they want to maybe they'll probably help rebuild our country. And for that, really, just give people more space, more places to live, food to eat, more comfortable, not so tight in China. Yeah, there's some room in China, but it's not good. It doesn't have to be so tight. So I'm just saying, it could be the easy solution. Maybe perhaps um, junk land, carrots. Do something about it. It's junk. Maybe they'll rebuild. They're gonna build everything here. All the 99-cent things, the 10-cent things, they're gonna build it here. They don't want to send it back to China, back and forth. It'll be here. Everybody self-sustain themselves, but basically here. And that's not invading our privacy or our land. That's like more like sharing. We're just selling. Hey, you don't need it. So shit, we took it from the from the Native Americans. Technically, we really didn't own it to begin with. We've just been using it for like 200 years. China's been there for 4,000, whatever. So I just thought about that. I think that's a good point. Um, Border Patrol down south, South Americans. I think that South Americans should really, you know, they can sustain themselves in South America. You know, Chinese people should really stay in China. Um, the world is pretty much landlocked, or land is all pretty much claimed, most of it. So everybody needs clean food, clean water, basic necessities, roof over their head, transportation, place to go to work, just something to do, keep their minds focused and going, place to go, and really that's it. Pretty much, the world problems will go away if you just you keep trying a little bit of bragging rights. It's much more than us in the U.S. They got money. They don't really need the extra $25 trillion. They just want to torture us. Well, hey, when you won, you torture the guy. What are you gonna do? Bragging rights. You're not torture. They're bragging rights. So, ha ha ha. Go away.